everybody, Michaela here. Thank you for watching my video. This is another scrapbooking process video, and this time I'm going to be doing a page for an album that I'm working on, which is going to be a nature album that features all of the different outdoor and animal, flower, landscape shots that I've taken over the years. And I've never done anything with them, so I decided to print them out, and so now I'm gonna be making an album specifically just focused on those pictures. And so here I'm using, I believe it's an American Crafts, it was in their best of paper pad, and it's a pink background with polka dots on it, and I'm using two pictures that I took last spring in my backyard of an oriole that was in one of the trees. And so now here I just trimmed down that second picture just to focus it in a little bit more on, the subject. And so now I'm coming in, and I honestly had no idea what I was going to do with this layout. So I was really just making it up as I went. And, so that's why it probably took me about a half hour to make, which for me, I can usually make a layout in like 20 minutes or so, but because I didn't have a good plan beforehand, I had to take it a little bit longer. But now I ended up deciding to come in with my Sizzix Big Shot and die cut two words to put on the page, and I'm using I can't remember what the exact name is, but they are the Tim Holtz words. I think they're like I think they might have been the hand lettering script, I believe. And so now I'm just going to die cut the words love and beautiful out of a purple cardstock that I had. And so I apologize for the fact that half of this is out of the view, because I have to move my Color Shine and Mr. Huey's inks, because if I go straight with the cutting plate on my Sizzix, it will knock over all of the mist bottles, so that is why I had to move it halfway through die cutting. And so I decide here to layer, well, not layer, but I was going to kind of cluster the two die cut words at the corner. Ultimately, I decide against that, and I separate the two. And here I'm coming in with a Joann's Dollar Bin washi tape, and I picked this one because it has the polka dots on it, just like the paper that I was using in the background, and also it had the colors that were throughout it. It has pink in it, which obviously the pink in the paper, the pink in the flowers, it had the orange in the bird, and then the purple in the words, the die cut words. So that was why, because originally I was thinking to go with that washi tape that you see up in the right corner of the screen. It's a thick washi tape from Freckled Fawn, and it's like white and silver and stars and circles. But I ended up deciding against that and using the polka dot. And here, I'm not sure. Oh, I ended up deciding to layer the second smaller photo on the purple cardstock that I had used for the die cut words, just so I felt it kind of looked a little lost down there in the corner, so just to kind of ground it a little bit. And so now I'm going to start trying to embellish, and I started by using I believe it's the Scrapbook Adhesives brand photo corners in white. I had them in black, white, and gold, but I already used up the black and the gold. So now the white is what I usually use, or sometimes if I really wanted the photo corners to match, I'll take a Sharpie and just carefully kind of fill them in. So now that I have those on there, I'm gonna just stick that picture down, and I ended up putting it at a little bit of an angle for some interest on the page. And again, I'm using the adhesive that I use is just the Scotch double stick adhesive. I believe it's not the ATG, but it's like a type of tape runner. And now I'm using my AdTech glue runner for the die cuts, because and I really didn't want to do that, because as you're seeing right there, I got it all over the craft mat. But I ran out of glossy accents, and the only other liquid glue that I have is the I can't even remember what the brand is. I think it was the just the Dollar Bin Joann's brand, and so it comes out white. It doesn't dry clear, so that's why I ended up using the glue. And now I actually ended up trimming it out a bit, but it took me a good 5 minutes to scrub off that glue dot. So I think I'm gonna show starting. Yeah, and now it's gone because it was very boring. So now now that I have everything laid down, I'm gonna try to embellish it, and I'm still struggling with getting that mat dry. And I feel like I'm saying "and" a lot today. I'm sorry. So now I'm coming in with the We Are Memory Keepers shapes. I think, yeah, the enamel shapes. This was a pack that I got. It has geotags, triangles, and hearts in different shades of pink, red, and orange. And now I decided to use, since it was the Nature album, I'm going to come in with a Little Bee brand floral sticker. Yeah, this one was, they sell on, it's an online product at Joann's, so I got that, and now I thought it was still too empty, so I'm trying to figure out something to put there that would allow me to kind of bring it all together, and so I thought maybe that chipboard piece, but it was just too chunky for how light the layout was and airy, so I'm still trying to figure out what to use, and I'm drawing a blank, as you can see. So I think, yeah, I end up coming in with just deciding to keep it simple with the freckled fawn enamel stars. Those are they're not new, but they have them on on the online store, and they're different shades of teal and black and gray, and they have glitter on them. And now I decided to just kind of fill it in. I took a few pre-die cut shapes that I had, hexagons, and in different colors of pink and gray that I had already had, that were in that storage container you see there on the left. So now I'm just going through and laying down a few of them to try and tie everything together and give a little bit of an added texture to the page. So I think that's going to be all that I add for oh no, and then I added a heart. And now you see that I have one of those hexagons hanging off the side to the left that I'm going to end up trimming. Yep, yeah, there it is. And I think that should be just about it. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please leave me a comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.